Hello, it's Monday and it's June the 24th and it is 4 weeks since I weighed, so that means it is Secret Diary of a Serial Dieter today. Hello, have I said my name's Ashley? I'm so not with it today. Mr. Paper&Twine has gone back to Croatia to do some work. He'll be back on Wednesday, but he did get up at 4:45, I want to say, and left at about 5:15 this morning to fly from Heathrow. I've got a cup of coffee. It is just gone 10 o'clock. It's about 10:15 now. But I have already weighed and I know what the outcome is. I'm just trying to work out how many weigh-ins I've done since I restarted this. So it was March the 4th was the relaunch. So at that, I said I was 12.5 stone, but in fact, no, it was 12.5 stone. But I got my numbers wrong. I was actually 12 stone, 10.5 when I started this. And then in April, I'd lost a little bit, I think. We did another weigh-in in April, and we've done May. Yes, so this is the 5th weigh-in, including the relaunch. Shall I put on what the scales say? I weighed quite early this morning. So when I last weighed on the 27th of May, I was 170.4 pounds. I rounded that up to 170.5, which worked out at 12 stone, 2.5 pounds. And this morning we were 167.4, rounding that up to 167.5, which I think takes me just under the 12 stone mark. So I've lost 3 pounds. So I think that makes me 11 stone 13.5. I'll put it up on the screen when I've done the maths. But it is quite nice to be under that 12 stone mark again. I think the lowest that I got when I was doing this last time was 11 stone 9, I think was the lowest. I'm going to say that actually I'm a little bit disappointed with only £3 off this month, because I have significantly cut back my alcohol intake and I expected a bigger loss on the scales. But I guess to counteract that, after surgery, if you've been following me, you know that I've had some surgery recently, about 2.5 weeks ago. I have not been as active in terms of walking because I've just not felt up to it. I have done a little bit of gentle walking, but nowhere near what I was doing in April, for example. And also, it was my birthday and I have eaten a lot of chocolate. Bully Steph bought me the most delightful handmade chocolates. Oh, God, they were absolutely beautiful. I've still got some left. Harry's girlfriend bought me a box of Celebrations. They've all gone now. I did have a really good chomp on those yesterday. And I say that I've cut down my alcohol significantly. From the 5th of June until Saturday, I had barely touched any alcohol. I just did not fancy it at all. Saturday, drank a bottle of wine in the garden over the course of a couple of hours. It was lovely. And then yesterday, my eldest daughter has popped home for a very flying visit and quite a lot of wine. was drunk in the garden. So yes, I have learnt that me and wine, I like my wine. I make no apology for it. I am not going to stop drinking alcohol, but I am going to be mindful of how much I drink. But I know that when I've had a sufficiency of wine, I want to eat everything that is available. So yes, let's just put on food for last month. So you can see that I did have some really nice bits and pieces there, and I have tried to eat really healthily. I've written a couple of things in my diary, not a lot. Friday, had operation, this is Friday 21st of June, had operation on June 5th, did quite well on the food and drink front until today. I had only had 2 very small glasses of red wine, but have drank quite a lot of white wine. Feeling not very fresh this morning. I also ate 6 truffles from Hotel Chocolat. Harry bought me some chocolate from Hotel Chocolat, as well as a packet of salt and vinegar crisps. I'm going to try and eat healthily today. It looks like the weather is going to be gorgeous. I've hopped on and off the scales multiple times in multiple places to get the lowest weight, as I knew I would if I had scales in the house. Weight range has been from £160, don't believe it, which I don't believe, I've put in brackets there, to a steady £170, which means with 3 days to go until weigh day, it looks like I've only lost £0.5 pound. Well, what a difference a couple of days make. Yeah, so I'm going to try not to jump on the scales until 4 weeks today. It's very difficult with them lying there under the sofa in the kitchen. I think I need to put them out of sight, out of mind. And that's one reason why I'm so cross that Boots haven't got their weighing scales anymore, because as you know, if you've seen the earlier episodes of this, in this playlist, I used to just take myself off to Boots every 4 weeks on a Monday, pay my £1, put the little ticket in my wallet, open it up on camera. None of this, I wonder if I move the scales there, whether it'll register £1 different. I am going to just weigh on my scales in the same place every month. Anyway, I've rambled on quite a lot, and yeah, it's not the best Secret Diary of a Serial Dieter episode, is it? But I am pleased, £3 off, and to just be under that 12 stone mark for the first time in a long time again is quite encouraging. So let's see what the next 4 weeks bring. I'm going to try and walk every day again now. I'm going to start at 20 minutes for 5 days, and then build it up to 22 for another 5 days, and then gradually build up to my 30 minutes and more. So yeah, thanks very much for your support. Do take care, everybody, and I'll try not to look such a mess on camera next time. Bye now.